Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. I'm here with Kyle. Kyle, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you, Jared?
Good. Tell everybody where you're from, by the way.
I am from East Northport, New York, which is on Long Island.
Can you be from East, North, anything?
There's actually Northport and there's East Northport, so I guess maybe.
Is that the good side of the tracks or the bad side of the tracks?
It's the not expensive side of the tracks.
Gotcha. So what I asked Kyle to do is send me 10 pictures or put them in a Flickr gallery up here for me to do a quick rapid-fire critique. And I guess we'll call it the Adorama Picks rapid-fire critique because you don't even know what you're getting for this, do you?
I have no idea.
He has no idea. So, yeah, like I said in some other videos, Adorama has given us some free stuff to give away, so you may get something cool at the end of this. So you ready to, how harsh do you want to be on a scale of 1 to 10?
As harsh as you want.
How harsh can you take?
As harsh as you can give.
All right, so this first picture you took with what, your Rebel?
Yeah, Canon Rebel, my first digital camera.
So you had a Rebel, and now what do you shoot with?
Nikon D3S and a D700.
So you made a nice leap. All right, first things first on this. I like the framing. I want to see more boom.
Okay.
I like the I like the image. It did a great job capturing it. But how did you edit this? Did you do anything special? Fill light? Did you?
Nope, nothing. We were actually driving down the road. My friend was going 85 down the road, and I snapped it as we were driving.
Wow, good composition just for that.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Give me some information on this. What'd you shoot it with?
Canon Rebel. I believe the 28 to 135 lens.
Were you driving in a car again this time?
Well, we stopped and pulled over for this one.
All right, much better framing on this. Perfect position for the windmill.
Yep.
Perfect position because it's not too far to the right. It's not in the middle. Colors, I mean, I would have to play with the file a little bit. Did you do gradation in the sky?
I did do a little gradation in the sky. I didn't like it.
Just
so
boring.
I actually did it with Nik filters instead of Lightroom. I'm going to take it back and do it in Lightroom.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I like the gradation. It doesn't look terrible. I would try to maybe brighten up the bottom a little bit because it seems a little dark to me.
Mm-hmm. All
right, let's move on to the next one. This one, first things first, it just seems so cluttered.
Yeah.
I think now this is probably with your Canon again, or what?
Yep, digital Rebel again.
What lens?
28 to 135, I believe.
All right, what lens do you have now on your D3s, your D3S and 700?
70 to 200. I've got a 24 to 120 at the moment. The 24 to 70 will be here shortly.
All right, before I rip this apart, what do you think I'm going to say?
White balance?
No, I could care less about white balance usually. I don't mind the white, the color.
And then not enough contrast, I'm sure.
I don't mind that either.
Really?
Yeah, it's the lack of blowing out the background, which you would have been able to blow out even more with your 70 to 200.
Right.
I think it's on. You seem to have good framing, and you probably noticed that very early on with your Rebel, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That you have that composition, and that's the most important thing when you're starting out. If you don't have that composition, that's why one of those first books I'm writing is composition, learning all of that type of stuff, and going from there. But yeah, the distractions are those houses in the background. If they were blown out, if you had like that 85 1.4 or you used the 70 to 200 and you zoomed all the way in, the background would have totally blown out, and that crane and everything, it would have just popped. Or if you got closer to one of the traps and focused in on one of the traps, then you would have maybe near this this flannel jacket. Like if you were over that way and you created an angle and you shot the trap and then all the stuff in the background was even blown out. Obviously, it's a work in progress because you were still working. But overall, it's exposure's there, and I don't mind the contrast and the white balance.
Great.
Next, what am I gonna say about this?
Dead center framing with that bird.
Yep, dead center framing with the bird. What were you shooting with?
100 to 400 with my Canon Rebel.
100. Okay, that 400. All right, so not much separation. You couldn't get much closer, probably. Correct?
Nope. I was as close as I could get.
All right. I mean, if you could have filled the frame more, it just would have been better. Obviously, I know it's difficult when you're shooting nature.
Right. 2 weeks after that, I bought a teleconverter to get a little bit closer. So,
which then took your 100 to 400 5.6 to what 8, and then made you hate it, right?
Yep.
Exactly. Teleconverters are bad. Color, you have nice color, you have nice clarity, you have nice sharpness, nice contrast. So you're on with that. It's just one of those images. Next, background.
100 to 400 with a 20D.
Cropped, not cropped?
This one was cropped just because I printed out a picture for someone and they wanted 11 by 14, so it's cropped for 11 by 14.
And the composite, yeah, the crop. I don't like the crop.
Right.
Again, this I would have moved the bird a little more to the right hand side of the frame.
Yep.
It looks
And
like you shot.
in the original, it is over to the right a little bit more.
Okay. Some tips for printing. If you're going to print somebody 11 by 14, just drop it on leave white borders and tell them that's how you print.
Right.
Full frame. Do you crop a lot of your stuff or no?
Not at all.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. No, again, clarity, sharpness, 20D did a great job with this, and
Yep.
I like the separation of the bird between the out of focus areas. That's another good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
20D with a 90 millimeter Tamron macro.
Okay, very nice. Nice separation on the background. Nice color. Let's see. Composition. You've got 3 glasses in the front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Possibly, you see how on the right-hand side of the frame, you have more area here between the front glass and this side, and then here you're touching on the left side.
Yep.
Just a slight shift over, leaving the glasses, one on the left, one in the exact middle, and one on the right. Everything works well in 3s. 3s, 5s, 2s, and 4s aren't good. Well, 2s are all right, but not all the time. Odds seem to work better in photos like this. So it's close. The color and clarity and all that is great, and that's what's cool about the macro. So really nice job with that. And yeah, I like the color. I just would have done the composition slightly different.
Okay. 20D with, I believe, the 28 to 135.
Smack dab right in the middle. Not a big fan of taking out color and just leaving the color in the eye.
Right.
Do you like doing that, or it was just
I don't normally, but I love her eyes, so I tried to leave the eye in there.
Yeah.
But in general, I don't.
All right. Well, then on this, down on a lower level, try to get down on the same level as the dog and
absolutely
and stuff like that, and not right in the middle. So we'll go past that. Information.
40D with a 90 millimeter macro.
So you manually focusing?
I believe I was manually focusing on this one.
How do you get your exposures for this?
All in manual mode. Just kind of, I do what you were talking about the other day with froing. I just take one shot, and then if I have to adjust, I adjust off of that one shot.
And it's obviously shooting raw.
Yep, shooting raw.
Obviously, these are hard to shoot macro. Same thing with the composition. You threw them right in the middle. If you left more of the flower in there, and maybe saw some. Was there any yellow in the center of the flower?
Nope.
Okay.
Purple and white.
There's not much. I mean, it's good. It's very good. It's nice and sharp. You can see the reflection of whatever is in the background. Is it trees or is that a house?
It's trees.
Trees. That's really cool. It's nice and sharp. Nice quality. Not cropped is always a good thing, and it shows you what you can do with the macro.
Yep.
So that's cool. I like it. Just the framing.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're moving. I know this said D3S, right?
Yep, D3S at 10,000.
10,000.
I was just trying to see what the D3S would do at 10,000, and I literally put it at 10,000. The dog looked up, and I spun around quick to take the shot. I would have liked to get her more, over to the right a little bit.
Yeah.
But there was a wall in my way, and I couldn't shift over.
All right.
So I just grabbed it the way I could.
All right. Not much. I mean, yeah. It's just a picture of a dog.
Yep.
That's the honest thing.
Right.
So not much there. Clipping ears, either come in even tighter or leave the full ears in.
Right.
At least that's what I see in that one.
D700 with the 70 to 200 2.8 version 2.
Indoors with a flash.
Outdoors with a flash.
Outdoors with a flash.
Yep.
To me, more contrast. It's just any reason why you threw in this type of picture after seeing all the other ones that we've had?
I shot it 2 weeks ago. I liked it. Wanted to see what you thought of it.
It's a wedding shot.
Yeah.
It's a wedding shot. I mean, they'll love it. I wish the background wasn't what it was.
Right.
What kind of background is that?
It's a house.
Exactly. It's a house, and it's a flash.
Yep.
It just looks flat.
Okay.
I would like to pump up the contrast even more, but it's just one of those things. It's flat. The background, you got to look. I love shooting trees in backgrounds. I don't know what situation you were in, so I wasn't there.
Yeah, I was actually assisting another photographer. He was working with the bridesmaids and the groomsmen.
Sure.
And I had all of his gear in my hand. I saw them, just kind of and spun around and shot. So.
Yeah, I mean, composition-wise, you fill the frame very well.
Mm-hmm.
The hands in there, you focused right on either his eye or her eye.
Her eye.
All right, and it's a nice wedding shot. They'll be happy with it. Just if in the future you have nicer backgrounds, it's going to make a big world of a difference.
Right.
So Is that all? That's 10, right?
It's 10.
All right. What do you think? How was that?
That was great.
Not too bad, right?
Not at all.
No, what I liked about seeing your work here is that you have the eye to capture things. So you see it, and you've had the ability to capture it. Now I haven't seen your other work, so you can tell me if if you think I'm spot on, that you normally get nice composed images, and you seem to be doing well with your exposures.
Yeah, I think I am.
All right. So yeah, I really like this. What'd you think of this exercise? You want to see more of this on the site?
I would love to see more of this.
I know I got to do more of this. This is a lot of fun. So I got to tell you what you're going to get from Adorama Picks.
Okay.
How about this? How about a photo book?
Sounds good to me.
They'll give you a photo book. I'll get you set up with that. I'm not sure how many pages or what size, but I'll probably push for a nicer size, like a 9x12, so you don't have to crop anything.
Excellent.
Or a 12x9, and they'll hook you up with that. And obviously, I do make those books myself. You've seen the ones I've done.
Yes, I have.
So I love the photo book. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this critique type of thing, what I will tell you to do is put together your 10 best pictures. They don't all have to be the same theme. They want to be they don't have to be the best 10 pictures either. They just want to pictures that you want me to give you the actual opinion to whatever harshness level you really want, and I will do my best to be harsh or honest and unmerciful, to quote one of my favorite movies. So I will do that. So send links only, with the subject line. I'll add all the information here on the screen. We're going to do it to FroKnowsPhoto@gmail.com with links to your Flickr account, where there's 10. Make sure they're pretty good res so we can look at them on the screen. And what other information did I want to give? I don't know.
I don't know either. It
was just get them to that, the FroKnowsPhoto@gmail.com. Links to Flickr. Don't send actual files, and I will contact you, and we can do some of these critiques. So, again, thank you for sending these photos.
Thank you for reviewing them for me.
No problem. Congratulations on your photo book, and thank you to Adorama Picks.
Thank you so much.
All right, Kyle, you have a good one, all right?
You too. See you later, Jared.
All right, keep up the good work. Don't crop, shoot, raw. Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.